What's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope y'all are having a blessed, wonderful day. Hope you're doing good out there. Hope you're taking care of yourself. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week, and we got 2 more days, and we're right at the weekend. In any event, I'm gonna get into the topic for this video. So, about 2 weeks ago, I did a video criticizing Fat Joe's claims that Puerto Ricans help foundational Black Americans create, and then it's been out there now that even create hip hop, that they were the forebears of hip hop, or now it's 50-50, that they had a hand in it, like they helped us, which is what originally it was, that it was half of us and then the other half was them, which is flat out lies. We know it's a lie from the pit of hell. That is not true by any means. Not true. Jamaicans as well. Busta Rhymes is going out here saying that Jamaicans helped create hip hop or were originators of it. We know that those are lies. Those are lies from the pit of hell. Both claims are false. So a lot of critics been coming at me. Um, I think my video got close to 600 views. And I did another video last week, which tied into the whole rapping robot, the young white boy from England, Harry Styles being compared to Michael Jackson, the new king of pop, and Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, Spike Lee, and Funk Master Flex's claim that hip hop was started by Latinos and Jamaicans. So I tied that all into that too, last week's video. But the video before that, the week before that, 2 weeks ago, was originally about Fat Joe's claims, and I debunked it, and it was just lies. It was just flat out lies. So a lot of people, had a lot to say. A lot of so-called, I guess they don't show their faces. I'm showing my face on here, but they were keyboard tough guys. They told me, what the hell do I know about hip hop? It's a New York thing, which is a lie, because yes, hip hop started in New York. It started in the South Bronx. Yes, we know this. True hip hop heads know this. The world over, we pay homage to New York, to the South Bronx. This is where the birthplace of hip hop was, the South Bronx. I never disputed that. We all know that. Anyone with a functional brain knows this. But a lot of these so-called people who are from New York, I guess, came at me, was like, what the hell you know about hip hop? You from Detroit. You're a Detroit culture vulture. Why don't you stick to Motown and Diana Ross and Aretha Franklin and this and that. Um, what else? You country, y'all. You country, which Detroit is not country by no means. If anyone's been to Detroit, Detroit is not country. Detroit is not Hickville. It's not Yokoville. Detroit is not as big as New York. Granted, it's not as big as New York, but neither is Chicago, neither is LA, neither is Philly or Atlanta. But they're not country town, little hick towns either. Neither is Detroit. Detroit is urban. Detroit is a concrete jungle. Matter of fact, Detroit is the largest major city with a high with a high percentage of Black people. It's the largest major metropolitan city in the United States with the sizable Black population, the largest Black population out of any major city. So you're gonna tell me that these Black people are country, are Hickville, don't know nothing about hip hop? I dare you. I triple dog dare you say that. New Yorkers, so-called New Yorkers. And see, this is why people had a problem with New York in the 90s. Because y'all thought, because y'all were the originators of hip hop, that no one could listen to it or comment on it. Hip hop is universal. It's not just tied to New York. It's not just tied to the South Bronx. It's spread to the West Coast, where I'm at out here, to LA, and then out here in the Bay Area. It spread to the South. Houston, Atlanta, Miami. It spread to the Midwest. Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland. So it's universal. It's not just tied to New York. And it's spread on the East Coast. You know, down to Philly, you know, the DC, Baltimore area, even Boston. So it's not just tied to New York. It's not just tied to New York. And even Virginia and the Carolinas. It's spread down to the Southeast. So it's not just tied to New York. You know, some of y'all are so dense. The comments that I was getting, I wondered, did these people graduate middle school? Not high school, but just middle school. Are they in LD? Are they in learning disability classes or something? Because I'm gonna have to chop up their food. You know, like when you were kids, when we were kids, and you had a piece of meat and your mom chopped it up for you little pieces so you could eat it. I'm gonna have to do that for some of y'all. Some of y'all mofos out here coming at me reckless. It's one thing to disagree, but it's another thing to come at me reckless. Because I'm gonna come back at you. I'm gonna help y'all because y'all don't have the mental capacity to comprehend what I'm saying. I don't know if you rode the slow bus, if you was licking school windows, if you know wore a football helmet with cowboy boots to school. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Help me out. I mean, if you're slow, you know, God bless you. I hope you get the help that you need. But some of you mofos, I really believe, wore football helmets with a pair of shorts and cowboy boots to school. I really do. I really think y'all were licking car windows, licking the window sills on buses. Y'all had to ride that special bus. I mean, because some of y'all not there. Someone help y'all out. So create. The word create, which is what foundational Black Americans did with hip hop. They created it. Create. The definition for create: bring something into existence. Generate, produce, make. That's create. That's what foundational Black Americans did with hip hop. Contribute, which is something that Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans and other groups did in hip hop. To give something in order to help achieve or provide something. Give, play a part in. Now, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, Asians, and Jews, they all did this. Mexicans, they all did this. They all contributed. So here it is right here. Look at that right there. Read it. What does that say? You see that first word right there? Create. Create. Read it. Learn it. Memorize it. Okay, got it? What does the second word say? Contribute. Read it. Got it? Memorize it. You got it? Good. Very good. You get a gold sticker on your forehead and a lollipop and a carton of white milk and some cookies. Very good. Very good. All y'all who coming at me reckless, this is for y'all. You slow bus riding, football helmet wearing, with cowboy boots wearing, lollipop having, gold sticker forehead wearing mofos. This is for y'all. I normally don't do this, but it's getting ridiculous. It's one thing to disagree. I get it, but it's one thing to come at me reckless. I'm gonna come back at you. I don't give a damn. And someone told me, well, you know, I'm from New York, and I knew and this Negro probably was lying. I live next door to Flavor Flav. You know, and you tell him that to his face that Puerto Ricans, then you know he gonna slap you in your face. One cat wasn't even from New York. He from South Jersey in the Philly area, talking about New York hip hop. Negro, you're not even from New York. You from the Philly area, South Jersey. rocking a Yankee fitted. Are you confused? Are you from New York or South Jersey or where you from? You confused, bro. And you know, I expect Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans to come at me. I expect that because you know that's what they do. You know, they're gonna come at me because a lot of them are culture vultures. You know, they think they created hip hop, and none of this was said. None of this was told to us until recently, until Funk Bastard Flex, Fat Joe, and Busta Rhymes start spreading his lies, and Spike Lee co-signing it. None of this was in existence about Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans starting hip hop. Am I right or am I absolutely right? Were they saying this 6 months ago, last year, 2 years ago, further than that? No, they were not. Now all of a sudden they come out the woodwork. Yeah, we invented it. We helped create it. No, the hell y'all didn't. Y'all contributed. Y'all did not help create it. Again, create, contribute, create, contribute. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And then what's was very disheartening is that you have black people who are fighting tooth and nail to defend white supremacy. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. They created. You simple Simon Sambos. Do y'all understand that I'm trying to help us preserve our culture, something that we created? You mindless droids. You mindless droids. Do y'all get that? Do y'all does it register? I'm I'm upset about us losing our culture. But y'all out here want to fight me. Instead of fighting the enemy, y'all want to fight me. Help us today, God. Help us today. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I know many of you will, and I know the trolls, and I was called a troll too. So, and I know many are gonna come at me. So I'm prepared for it. You know, I'm from Detroit. You know, we produced Joe Lewis. We produced you know, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, James Lights Out Tony. We're a tough city, among many other boxers. Oh, but let me not say that because Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans may say that Joe Lewis was from there and that he wasn't from Detroit. They may try to claim him. They may try to claim him. Jamaicans too. They may try to claim, no, no. I may get comments. No, you're lying. Joe Lewis and Tommy Hearns didn't come out Detroit. James Lights Out Tony, he didn't come out Detroit. The best boxers come out of Jamaica and Puerto Rico. I mean, yeah, Jamaica and Puerto Rico. Great fighters came out of Jamaica and Puerto Rico. No question. But Joe Lewis, the Brown Bomber, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, the greatest, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Patterson, Sonny Liston, Jersey Joe Walcott. The list goes on and on. Foundational Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. The greatest fighters were foundational Black Americans. But I'm sure people gonna come at me on that, and I don't give a damn. Do what you need to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do too. On that note, y'all take care and God bless. I love y'all. Stay safe out here in these streets. Be careful out here. We're living in the jungle. We're behind enemy lines. So please, please watch your back, but watch your front. Because it's those cats in the front that be pulling silly stunts from the jizzle. So watch your back and watch your front as well. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. All right, y'all. Hit the like and subscribe button. Smash that like button down. Hit the subscribe button. so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. And God bless y'all, and I love y'all. Drop your comments below. Like I always say, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Please, let's do that, y'all. Let's stop it with coming at me reckless and coming at each other reckless, because my defense mechanism is gonna rise up and I'm gonna come back at you. You come at me reckless, I'm gonna come back at you reckless. I know I shouldn't do that. I'm a work in progress. I need to let it go. I understand that. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. But like I said, I don't have problems with people disagreeing with me. I don't have problems with saying, hey, you're wrong, brother, yada yada. But all this other BS, no, no, I'm not gonna tolerate it. But with that being said, I love y'all. Take care and God bless. All right, now I'm out. Peace.